Be strong.
Let go of fear you're holding. The fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. A white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed. Might as well enjoy the ride. The air around exploding. It won't slow me down. A sailing soul. Whoa, whoa. Hands all that weight you run up, crashing thunder, lift it up to the wind. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. A white knuckle ride.
A track that was built back in the mid-90s and has not been repaved since the time the track opened in 1997. It is the oldest pavement in racing when it comes to oval racing in America. Auto Club Speedway of Southern California, formerly known as California Speedway in Fontana, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles. That is where we are tonight. Race number 2 of the Blown Piston Racing League. It is the YJ Esports 200, race number 2 of the Wise Choice Contracting Truck Series here again for the Blown Piston Racing League. I am the captain, Chris Scala. We welcome you in tonight to Auto Club Speedway. As you see the mountains there in the background, the sun's starting to set behind the mountains. A beautiful sight here in California. And we have got a fun race ahead of you this evening. This is going to be a very, very, very fun race. Why? Well, multiple reasons. Obviously, Auto Club is a favorite for a lot of racers. Yes, they are going to redo this track and turn it into a half-mile oval, but while it lasts, it's a fun one. Not to mention, the newer build that iRacing has come out with has allowed the multi-groove racing to become a factor here again at Auto Club. It used to just be right down on the bottom, but as you know in real life, they stretched this track out from the bottom groove all the way to downtown Los Angeles. You can find a lane and run it here at this track. It is definitely one favorite for a lot of the drivers. They just got done with their meeting. They're out on track for about 5 more minutes, and then they will qualify, and we'll see if we have a heat race to set the rest of this field, or if we'll go straight to the race. But you see the ambient temp, 65 degrees, perfect night for racing, 67 down on track. It'll get cooler throughout. The track will get even more grippier, and that is going to make for some wild and entertaining races on the season. So let's take a look at the point standings as they enter tonight's race number 2. Bobby Anderson coming off of a good finish at Talladega in the first race of the season, leads the points right now, and that is basically off of the playoff points he scored at Talladega. You see that 27 number right there. He scored a lot of points in the stage racing. The winner of the race is actually 5th, Ryan Nicoletta. He scored the win in an upset race there at Dega, leading just a couple of laps, all 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And he sits there 5th in points. Casey Duncan, Roger Rios, Matthias Avery Wilson, your top 5 in the points standings. And that is just on the driver's side. Let's take a look at the team points standings entering this race. Rev Racing so far, and it's early, right now with the lead with 42. Pie-Eyed Racing second. Sapassos Motorsports, 2X Racing, and Torqued Wrench your top 5 there. So, and that is just, again, we're at 1 race in. So, the points right now, yes, they matter, but you can kind of put it in a nutshell right now there of what's going on in that whole situation there. Qualifying about to get started, as I mentioned, and I should give a shout out to Track Cams by for Gourmets. If you look on the race information page, you'll notice trackcams22.com. That is the cameras you're actually seeing on the screen right now. Tonight actually marks the 1-week anniversary of us starting our partnership here, and look at that view right there, looking to the west towards Los Angeles, and the sun setting behind the Australia, I think it's the Australia Mountains, or is that Phoenix? I don't remember exactly. But you see the steel mill there off of turn 4. That is actually part of the mill that used to be here at Auto Club Speedway, and then they tore that down and built this track. Roger Penske and the guys back in the mid-90s, as I mentioned. So. But make sure you check out trackcams22.com for oval tracks, road, dirt, virtual reality. If you're a fan of that or have a VR set, you can actually get a camera set for that. And also fan experiences. You can actually go find your seat, like kind of where we are right now here off turn 4 at Auto Club, and you can watch the race from your seat. If you go here every year and watch a race, you can actually set that up with the cameras from Track Cams for Gourmets. You can go to trackcams22.com. So, all right, qualifying going to be starting here in just about a minute or so. Tonight we're going to have stage racing, and we'll go lap 30 and lap 60. And just like NASCAR, that is how the points are set up. Basically 10 all the way down to 1 for the top 10 in the field. That'll be how that gets all set up for this evening. So, you see the sun's going to set. We will be under the lights before the end of this race. You see a couple clouds, nothing atypical, I guess, about Auto Club Speedway. But definitely a perfect backdrop there for a race like this. So, appreciate the viewers so far. I saw 6, I think, to start with. We'll work on that. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and go tell your friends about this channel. And we would love for you to be a part of the broadcast and the racing and stuff. I do like to chat with my viewers and stuff and have a good old time with them. You can also, hit that subscribe, get all the notifications you want, because you'll be able to be a part of all broadcasts that I do on Captain TV, which consists of 6 nights of racing as of right now until the Wednesday night Great Lakes Great Lakes Sim Racing League gets back going, and we'll go back to 7 nights a week. You'll be able to watch truck racing, Xfinity racing, not dirt, but IndyCar racing, and so much more. It's definitely a fun channel to be a part of. So appreciate the Boss 8705 watching, and James Govea, I believe it's how that's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so practice is going to wrap up right now. We'll go down to the track and watch qualifying and see who is going to sit on the pole tonight, which, oh, by the way, the U.S. Veterans Pole Award. So we'll see who can score the pole here. Let's see who's going to be the first one out on track this evening. And I'm going off of, looks like it's going to be this guy right here, Avery Wilson. So let's go to Avery. And that one truck. You can share them all you want to. If you want to roast Dave all you want to, let him rip, Tater Chip. Get your audio on for the trucks before you yell at me about that. I'm very notorious for that. Beast Move saying the 23 truck's going to be hot tonight. We'll see. I definitely hope so for that truck's sake. Avery kind of using a throwaway lap here. Hearing a lot of trucks talking about being wide open around this track for the first 10 or so laps. As they go down to turn 1, Avery going to use the middle groove here. As I mentioned, the multi-groove racing is set up here now officially. So it's going to make this a lot of fun here tonight. You're going to see trucks everywhere. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Into the high groove here at 3 and 4 here. So this is definitely a throwaway lap. Let's see if he goes straight to the bottom here off turn 4. And there he goes, down to that white line, even onto the apron, crosses the line first lap for Avery Wilson. Now, you'll see others out on track. If you're new to the broadcast, 41.52 for Avery. If you see the colors down there in green, that means that person's on a faster lap. If the person is purple, then he is on a pole lap. If it's yellow, then obviously he's holding steady or slower than his previous lap. So Avery right now getting knocked off by Branch, a 41-13. So we'll watch Jason Branch here as Avery goes down to turn 3. Across the line. This should be the faster lap. It actually is faster, 41-108 for Avery Wilson. Let's see what Branch can do as he comes across the line. Branch back to the top, 41-05. Eugenio Alonso, 41-10. Jeremy Coors crossing the line. Hanley goes to the pole with a 41-03. Look at these trucks just crossing the line here. Got to watch quickly here if you see colors changing. Oh, Andrew Mraz. That's still Hanley. I thought Mraz was going to get it. He ended up 4th. He's still on his second lap, though. Let's watch this iHeartRadio truck. Not even getting out of the throttle. Just letting it roll down to turn 4, turn 3 and 4, hit that apex, let it slide off a couple bumps. You gotta be careful, this wall will reach out and grab you. Second for Mraz, 41-04. Woohoo! That was close. Who else does not run a lap? Hanley ran one and done. You do have to run a qualifying lap in the series per rule. Oh, here we go. Bobby Anderson. Bobby's first lap down at the bottom. You'll see it. 41-160 P9, lap 1. Bobby in that 09 Ford F-150 again scored the most points last week with stage racing and stuff. Got a good finish. That's got him as the point leader right now, entering race number 2 this evening. He brings it straight off 3 and 4. Doesn't even use the extra part of the track. Right across the apron. And he actually goes slower. I don't know if that did it or not, if him staying at the bottom of the track there. But 5 minutes is up. Qualifying is officially over. And we will have a little heat race between 4 trucks, it looks like. Just doing a little bit of updating on my end here. We'll be back here in a second. I'm just making sure everything's updated here. Some reason the settings I use with the display and ticker and stuff does not like to cooperate with me and kind of overlaps each other. So I wanted to make sure that that resets itself so you don't have any issues. Because I want you guys to enjoy your night of racing here. If you're Getting ready for Talladega tomorrow and Sunday for the Cup and Xfinity Series. If you're out at Talladega watching right now, shout out to you. And hopefully you guys end up okay, because once again, I see a line of storms coming their way tomorrow. It wouldn't be a NASCAR race if there wasn't rain in the forecast. I say that in a joking way. Why is my other stuff still on the screen? So here we go with the issues again. Stand by for a second. Let me... Got two layouts on here at one time. You're going to see my regular screen here for a second. There we go. All good. Yeah, they get intense in those trucks there. All right. So as you see, the lights are starting to come on here in Auto Club. The sun's starting to set. You'll see Casey Barlow, Jason Nicholas starting on the pole. Scott Wise will start alongside the three of, well, Lauren's actually on track, believe it or not, racing. It's the first time I've actually seen her race. And Don Bellerby back there in the 44. We're going to have a little fun for this broadcast, for the heat race here. I'm actually going to use one of the dynamic cameras for the race here and let you guys watch from that angle. So many different cameras that you can watch from Track Cams for Gourmets. So shout out to them again, trackcams22.com. But for this heat race here, we're going to go to a different camera look. Kind of like an eye above the sky, almost like a drone watching this race. So here we go. As the pace truck will pull off, and Nicholas and Barlow going to lead him to the green. Now, I believe all these drivers will make the race. It's just one of those, they're just trying to get through the 15 laps. Green flag, here we go. And this will get you a little sneak peek of what you're going to watch coming up here in just moments. See Scott Wise in that 31 truck as they come down the back straightaway here. The 72 of Jason Nicholas there. Down into the turn 3 and 4 section of the track. Banked at 15 degrees. I'm sorry, 12 degrees here at Auto Club. One of the widest tracks, and Scott Wise in the wall. That is easy to do here. Now cautions are not on, I believe, for the heat race. I don't think. Wise in that, I'm trying to see what that says. That graphics reinvented number 31 truck. It's a cool looking number. Kind of got the old Ray Evernham look there. I like it. That E at the end of the 31. As Barlow out to a 1 second lead right now over Scott Wise. Barlow going to try to pass him to the inside. Don Bellerby there in third, Jason Nichols in fourth. Those seams are going to play a big role tonight. You're going to hear me talk about them. Those little black stripes you see are basically the separation of the pavement from when it was paved. Basically, the roller and machines that they use to pave the track. You would think I would know the better terminology here because my dad did this kind of work all his life. Basically, that's each strip that it did. Is the seams are in between them, obviously separating. But those seams will get a truck loose or throw it up the track in the corners here. So they got to be very careful on this very old pavement. Again, paved back in 1997. And they had talked about repaving it, but then they made the surprising announcement last year that this track would become a half-mile short track. They were supposed to run it in February, but due to COVID and stuff like that, they moved the race to the Daytona road course, and I think they're not going to do the whole remodel until next year now. Look at the fun here. Don with a little bit of a slide job there. Scott crosses back to the bottom. Second groove here. There's your leader, Barlow. He's gone out to a 1.3 second lead. There you see Bellaby in the background to the right. The battle on here again for second. It just continues on with this racing here with Wise at the bottom. Bellerby up top, the 72 of Nichols. Meanwhile, I think Lauren just forgot to put the truck in fourth gear. That is actually a really sharp looking paint. You see the factory back there in the background, the mill plant. Oh, and Wise in the wall again. Got to be very careful the way the arrow works around this track. Such long sweeping corners and long straightaways. I mean, this track is the twin of Michigan. However, lower banked and longer straightaways. Check on Casey up front here. Just kind of hanging along and running these laps. 2 seconds up right now. Again, right afterwards, they might do a short warm-up, like 2 minutes, and then they'll go green. So if you got a chance here, go ahead and go get yourself something to drink. Get yourself ready for 100 laps and 200 miles of racing with stages at lap 30 and lap 60. It's funny because I actually know somebody who is out at Auto Club right now. Well, he might not be there now, but is out there this weekend running an RC car. I believe it's off turn 4. He showed me a photo a little bit ago at Auto Club on Discord. Yeah, we're virtually here. We're not really here. If you don't see any trucks, walk out there and look at I-10 or I-15 out there. You'll see plenty of trucks go by. Semis. Yeah, this is, now I don't know if you're being serious or not, James. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. But correct me if I'm wrong, man. I don't want to make anyway look like dumb or something thinking, hey, I thought this was real life or something, you know. Four laps to go. Oh, I believe that you're there. Here come the wait. This isn't real life messages. Oh, I've started this game up. What do you mean? I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to find that out. I know there's an actual track. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the photo as we got 3 laps to go in this race. See, I kind of do a laid back part here when it comes to the heat race and stuff. When we get to the race, obviously, we'll get going here. I mean, only because they're just trying to get through this race. They set it up just in case they get a bigger field. Like, they have 35 trucks, but if they go over 40 to 45 or whatever, it allows them to actually have a heat race to set the field. So, let me get, where was that message at? It was right, give me a second. It was in, oh, it was in this chat, that's right. Here you go. There you go. Right there, it's off turn 4 here because it's obviously the front straightaway grandstands. But I assume they put a lot of work in those things. And Barlow going to come off turn 4. He'll see the white flag. I appreciate that. I actually got a new computer last year, or late last year, and it's such a brand new, I mean, it's new, updated, so this thing shows out 1080p. I'm sure that's how you're watching. And with the cameras that have been created by Track Cams 4 Gourmets, which is if you look over the info, you'll see the information about trackcams22.com and stuff. It makes this, I mean, I can't make this look any more close to real life than it really is. I mean, my goal here at Captain TV is to let these guys feel like they're racing the real life race. That's awesome. So there goes Barlow. He's going to take the checkered flag. He'll win the heat race. Congratulations to you, Casey. You get a free bowl of ice cream from your freezer if you have ice cream. All right, so the field's going to reset real quick here, and then we will go into warm-up. There it is. Looks like it'll be a 5-minute warm-up. So I'm actually going to step away really quickly. All right, I got to put my chat in. I'm going to step away for a quick second and go to the bathroom and stuff. You guys do the same. We're starting in 4 minutes. I'm actually going to pick on Lauren here for a second. You're only going to hear my voice. Lauren, you there? Did you run 4th gear at all? Just checking. I've known you for over a year, and it's the first time I've ever seen you race. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Send me, I would say send me a link. I don't remember if it lets you put links in my chat or not. Ooh. Send your link in the chat, but write, put like a dash between a dot and something so that it puts the link there without it being a link. I'll be right back, guys. like I said, if you want to share the share the channel with your friends, family. If they're a fan of racing, or if they've never seen iRacing, like you see the NASCAR series did this past Wednesday at Talladega and stuff. That's what this is. This is the same sim, except I'm nowhere near as cool as the NASCAR people. So what's going to happen here in 40 seconds, it'll reset, they'll grid, and they will go racing here for, again, 100 laps. Let's check out the weather. As I mentioned a little bit ago, I showed it at the beginning of the broadcast, but let's see where it's updated to. As of right now, it is coming up on 8 o'clock in California, so it would be 11 o'clock here if it was real life, where I am in Georgia. 65 degrees ambient, 66 on track now, so it's cooled down track-wise already. Wind blowing 14 mile an hour. Not sure what direction. That ought to make things interesting if it's definitely blowing from south to north or north to south. This track is, literally facing west turn 3 and 4 to east turn 1 and 2. All right, here we go. Trucks are going to grid. There is the grid, and let's go in here and let's talk to our winner of the U.S. Vets Pole Award, and that is Anthony Hanley. Hanley scoring a pole tonight here at the Auto Club Speedway, and the cool technology we have, we are able to talk to drivers, and I'm going to bring them up here. I'm going to mute their chat so that other people don't go over the air here, but let's get to Anthony. Anthony, a part of the Torque Wrench team. We'll bring him up here and join us in the Z booth. Anthony Hanley, you got a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Anthony, great lap on your part, man. Congratulations on the pole. It was very tight, but you actually pulled the one-lap strategy where everybody else seemed like went for the two. What'd you do different to get the pole there?
I just come out of the pit, just ran it like a super speedway qualifying, and that seems to be the fastest.
So a lot of drivers I've here talking about the track being kind of loose at the beginning of a run as the tires get up to temp, and then the truck tightening up. Is that what you're feeling?
Oh yes, it'll be real loose for about first 2-3 laps, and then it'll start tightening up.
Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight, man. Congratulations on the pole in the 088, and we might see you in victory lane. Who knows?
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anthony Hanley there joining us as he leads them to the green flag this evening, and we will send him down to his channel, which of course is the Torqued Wrench. And let's take a look at the starting lineup. We'll fly through this one real quickly as they're going to come to the green flag here after one lap as usual. Hanley wins the pole. Andrew Mraz will start outside. They're looking at 1/100th of a second. Mraz, Eugenio Alonso, Avery Wilson, Jeremy Kors, Gann, Loga, Anderson Keys, Rios, and David Brown, your top 12. Jason Kratke, Kevin Dick will start 14th. Row 8, Caden Henry Oaks, Ryan Marin. James Thorndike, Brandon Mathia there in row number 9. Andrew Moore, Jordan Berry. Guillermo Albertengo, I believe. I'll have to get that right. Raul Nardi, 21st, 22nd. Berkowitz and Navarro. And unfortunately, I will not be able to get through the rest of the grid. I'm sorry to the rest of you. We'll start 25th on back. As I mentioned, 200 laps, or 100 laps, 200 miles. We'll start this YJ Esports 200. See him checking up already in the back, but Anthony Hanley is going to lead him to the green flag from the outside line. We're racing at Auto Club. Apparently I moved myself. Hi, Chris. Hi, I guess I put you guys in my chat. Sorry. Or I put myself in your chat. My bad. You guys good luck. One truck spinning off turn 2. Don't ask what just happened there. I just put myself in another chat, and Scott Wise said hi. I think that was a 37. All is good there. Clean and green off turn 4. And it will be Andrew Mraz leading from outside of row 1. Look at this. How about 4 wide back here? The draft going to play a role here tonight. Hanley about 2/10 back. Avery Wilson there. Jason Branch again. All these guys, and then this gaggle of trucks everywhere here, spreading out 2, 3 wide. This is what makes Auto Club Auto Club. Alonso making a pass for the position past Jeremy Kors as he runs that high side here to the outside, looking at Jason Branch in that 22. Here comes the 97 of Kors back at him. Rodrigo Loga up there in that 78 truck. Again, these guys just trying to get into a rhythm here in this race. They run 65% fuel in this series, so because of that, they only go about 20 laps on a tank of fuel. And they have, I think, 3 sets of tires laying. So because of that, in the pits, one pit stop tonight will not have a set of tires with it. So when do you decide to take that stop and only get fuel only? So much tight racing right here in this pack. This is the best right here you're seeing. Back here, Kevin Brown, Roger Rios, Matias back in the 12th position. Kevin Dick. Oh yeah, you get the right view, you definitely can. Like if I go up here to this camera, you'll hear the tires. Oh, the old Featherlight Modified Tour, I remember that back in the day. A little burp of the throttle right there from the 5. Behind Andrew Mraz right now in that iHeart Ford F-150. Already 7 laps in this race. Unfortunately, I got the track map not cooperating with me right now. That's why it's not up on the screen. If I get a chance, I'll get it back on the screen. As the battle on for 4th, a couple iHeart trucks still fighting with each other there. Gannon Branch. Justin in the 30, Jason in the 22. As they try to work around Avery Wilson up here in the 1 truck for 3rd. bottom as Gann tries to apex it there at mid-corner. Sliding up the track. Got to be careful here at turn 2. This track is very wide and look how wide that straightaway is. But very deceiving because the truck will just slide up the track. Appreciate that, James. I actually have 10 years of broadcasting experience in radio and stuff like that. Never really had a chance to do a professional race event, but I grew up watching racing. I've done plenty of high school football and stuff like that, but not any kind of racing. This is the closest I've gotten to that field. And I'm okay with it. Oh, contact! 70 is going to go into the wall off the 97.
Racking up.
And he might throw a turtle shell
Keep
at
going,
somebody.
guys. He kept it going.
Keeps it straight and good save. Unfortunately,
Nice
though,
save, 70.
damage to the right side of that blue and white number 70.
70's running a little slower, guys. Let him catch back up.
See
Go
the
left.
rear end brace looks like broken up there in the spoiler. That thing is going to have a lot of drag now, not a lot of downforce. One truck's coming to pit road. Guy Snyder. Unscheduled pit stop here for the 2-7. What happened here? No, I got Lauren's voice on apparently. My bad, Lauren. Let's see what's going on here with Guy. Tops off the fuel cell and leaves, so interesting. Not sure. You know what? He's short. You know what he's doing? He's quick filling to try to go to the finish here on one tank of stage 1. That's exactly what he's doing. I get that now. Good. That might actually be an interesting play by Guy Snyder, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And yes, you see the timer down there at the bottom. That is when somebody's on pit road, it'll jump up on the screen as you see Snyder going through 1 and 2 as he'll get back up to speed. What he needs to do is this race to stay green right now to have a shot for this to work. If it goes to caution, he's going to have to catch up. Avery Wilson inside of Anthony Hanley. The pole sitter going to fall back to P3. Here comes Justin Gann with him in the inside. And that 30 truck as Hanley scrapes the wall up. And for the lead, Avery Wilson going to go to the front. First lead change. And caution is out. Casey Barlow has gone around in the 24 truck, front straightaway. Oh, right on cue. There's a caution, unfortunately. That is going to kill Guy Snyder's strategy. Yeah, I actually live just to the north of the Atlanta Dragway by about 25 minutes down in Commerce. I know NHL usually, or NHRA usually goes down there. Hockey League does too. All right, so let's see what pit strategies we get here because this is going to set up a very interesting strategy to get to the end of stage 1 at lap 30. But this is the first superior templated caution of the race here at lap number 12 for the 24 of Casey Barlow. And because of that, Guy Snyder is actually going to get the... Actually, that's the cup one. Let me get the right sponsor here. The Forever Home Pet Rescue Lucky Dog. So Guy Snyder will get the first Forever Home Pet Rescue Lucky Dog award. So should see all the leaders to pit road here. I would think to at least top off the fuel cell. Now, the only thing you're not going to like about this, if you're new to watching this, is you will not be able to see pit crews. That's one thing that iRacing's working on but hasn't been able to do yet, is show a pit crew doing a live pit stop from outside the car. If you were, like if I was racing right now, you could actually watch this pit stop happen with the pit crew, but you will not see it from here. Now you see Snyder going by. He'll get the Lucky Dog Award. Yep, Topeka, Heartland Park. Truck Series actually ran there back in the day. Everybody leaving pit road here. And we're going to see some strategies here. All right, let's go back here and show the replay as we roll that beautiful bean footage. Lap number 12. Casey's already gone around here, Barlow. See if we can get a better angle of this whole thing. Oh, yeah, off turn 4 here. Let's go to a good camera. There we go. Truck gets to the wall. Oh, and there's some contact or net code or something there. 24 up into the wall. Wow. Red Bull truck almost got involved. Barlow was spinning down the track. That's the 9 of Paul Regney down there. Let's look at it one more again. Stop real quick so I can get you an onboard look. Let's go to the 9. There's 9 into the wall. There's the accident. Caution out for the first time. I'm gonna, while we get ready to go back to racing real quickly, give me a second here. I'm gonna go to the logo again real quickly. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make this one more edit I got to do on here. This is something I need to work on, but I have not had the opportunity to do so yet. There we go. Now you got the track map back. In case you haven't figured it out, I am a one-man show. I do the broadcast. The graphics are all one button on my end, actually done by SDK Gaming. Cameras, all done by Gourmet track cams for Gourmet, but I kind of set up which ones I go to and stuff. So I sit right here in a spare bedroom in my house and do all the work myself. All right, pace truck going to pull in at lap number 15. And here we go. Avery Wilson leading Gann. Avery, the only truck that did not come to pit road. Everybody else was on pit road for fuel at least, it looks like. Back here, they're thinking about 4 wide. Look at it. Now they are 4 wide. And trouble. Somewhere, caution's out. Turn 3. It is Casey Duncan in the 17. Casey Donkey, a little bit of right side damage there in the front. And second caution is out now. Let's go back here and see the caution. Oh, he gets turned by somebody. There's just a little lazy slide. Unfortunately, does make contact with the wall. Look at it one more time. 79 on his inside. We'll watch it here at quarter speed. 23 truck there behind him. KC tries to drop down below the 77. 79's there, makes the contact. Casey just locking it down, and there's a slight contact to the wall. And second caution comes out. You see the invisible pit crew working on the damage of that truck. So second superior templating caution out on the track here, lap number 18. And thanks to Superior Templating for sponsoring tonight's race, or not tonight's race, but the cautions. Tonight's race is the YJ Esports 200. All right, pace truck lights are going to go off. We'll go back racing here at lap number 18. And one thing that to talk about chat, I have the ability here to hear chat during the race, hear what's going on just so I can keep updated and things. But apparently a lot of people talking about netcode. If you do not know what netcode is, basically it's when, picture your computer saying, okay, let's use the one truck here, for example. You see on the track, the one truck is right where it is, okay? But the computer thinks that the truck is registering up next to the 30. And it gets up to within about, I don't know, a couple inches to a foot, and it'll actually say it's touching the other truck and spin it out, or spin yourself out. It just doesn't connect or something. So you'll see that in the future. As the more you watch, you'll see a wreck between two trucks. It's like, wow, they weren't even close to each other. Unfortunately, it's the two computers not cooperating with each other. All right, so we have started the feature back up, and we are bringing it here again tonight. This is your chance. I'm going to shut up and let you guys enjoy the green flag and the restart here as we go wide open Captain TV style here at Auto Club Speedway. Restart lap number 20. We got trouble over here, turn number 2 as we come back. You can turn your speakers down now, unless you just like being that loud to be. Caden Henry Oaks and the 44 of Don Bellerby have gone around over here on the back straightaway. No caution. We do stay green as Avery Wilson leads Justin Gann. And you did see the 75, by the way, get loose during the middle of that wide open. Nice save on his part. The baby. I like his pick up. Anyways, I'll stop now. Battle here for position as Jared Navarro on the inside of Branch in the 04. Branch not giving him much room down there in that apron. We are 6 laps here away from the end of stage number 1. Pass is happening everywhere in this race, and as a matter of fact, the pass for the lead. Justin Gann inside in the iHeartRadio number 30, going to try to slide up here on the 1. Not yet, and they're 3 wide back there for about 8th. You can see both battles right there. Roger Rios Matias back there in the 5 truck starting to get the run from these two being side by side. They are putting a big bubble of air out, or clearing out air, I should say, and that allows the 5 to draft right up there. So that settles down for a second. Let's go back to this wad of mess. Avery Wilson's been able to hold the lead. He's got about a 10th right now in Gann. One truck back there to 79, clipping the wall. But this is some fantastic racing here at Auto Club. A lot of action everywhere. Back here in this pack is the 4 truck of Andrew Mraz. Going by is 3 laps to go here next time by in this stage. And look at this, Justin Gann trying to get the lead back. Auto Club Speedway living up to its name as always. Fantastic racing. They are right on each other's doors here. Little side draft of each other. Down the back straightaway they go into turn 3. Neither want to give up that bonus point in case they both make the chase. Gann finally going to clear, going to slide up, make the move. Avery's going to cross him over. He's there. Will Gann let him back up? And Gann probably is going to clear him here, I think, on the straightaway. He got the momentum and is going to... Yep, he's got him cleared right there. So Gann going to take the lead as they'll come to the white flag. In the final lap of stage 1, Avery's going to try to dive it in there. Gann's going to shut the nose. Now, there are no cautions in stage racing here in this league. In BPRL, they cross the line. They keep on going. The final lap of stage 1 right now. the back straightaway into turn number 3. As Justin Gannon, the 30 truck, I believe, did not start the Talladega race last week, if I remember correctly. He is going to come off turn number 4. And stage win number 1, Justin Gann wins the Wise Guy iRacing Graphics Stage 1 here at Auto Club Speedway. Congratulations to Mr. Gann. He gets a bonus point if he were to make the playoffs later on this season. And, of course, 10 bonus points into his championship race. And now we continue to stage 2. Now look for pit stops here potentially now that stage 1 is over with to try to set up to get to the end of stage number 2. Back here, a couple of Jasons battling out with Anthony. Branch and Nicholas. That's Nicholas going by right now on the inside. Now blue and red number 72 inside of Branch. Going to try to cross him over here. Going to make another move. You see Scott Wise there behind him, the 91, Paul Ems. Doing a good job so far. That's what I'm hearing too, Corbin. I found this out at the last minute today. And look at Wise going to run the bottom line. Look at this. That Ryzen AMD 7, number 31. These trucks running everywhere right now. This is awesome. Good stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. And again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're on each and every night pretty much of the week. We'll have 2 races tomorrow night starting at 7 o'clock Eastern time, an IndyCar race and a Grand National race or Xfinity car. And then Sunday night, these guys from BPRL will be back here at Auto Club for the Cup car going racing. Tomorrow night, VOR IndyCar Series at the old Phoenix Raceway, and the USRC Grand National Series, the Xfinity car going to be at Pocono in the Tricky Triangle. On board with Mikhail Sebastian. Here, getting a little tight off the corner there. Had to kind of burp the throttle. Justin Gann leading by 2/10 over Adrian Wilson. He's got another 10th or 2 over Roger Rios Matias, who's got about a 2nd over Kevin Dick, who's got about a 10th over Jordan Berry. So the field relatively tight together still with the power of the draft here in this sim. Up here is Guillermo Albert Tango trying to hold off Scott Wise in the 31 truck. He's right behind Ryan Branchow there in the 6. Branchow a little bit of right side damage. He's going to make the move, and Albert Tango going to move up to the 10th position here. Justin is a really good driver. We're going to keep an eye out here as we're going to have green flag pit stops, I think, here momentarily. Question going to be who's going to be the first one to commit to pit road. You want to try to get to lap 40. If you can get to lap 40, you're able to get to the end of stage 2 on fuel. But if you can't, then you're going to be in trouble. First truck coming to pit road. Back here to back, David Brown, Casey Barlow coming to pit road. You see them at the bottom of the screen. The times you see in white, that is total time on pit road. Where you're seeing the red pit sign flashing, that will change to the time when they're done with their pit stop. And I think you're about to see a lot of trucks come to pit road. And in comes Avery Wilson, Roger Rios Matias, the 51 of Jordan Berry, Kevin Dick. Who else? Looks like Rodrigo Loga, as you see Barlow come off pit road right here in the 24, the 96 leaving pit road. One truck kind of coming out, locking them up. Lots of pit stops here. And again, 3 sets of tires laying in the pit, so you should be okay now to change tires and be able to do it on every stop. Four tires and fuel for Avery Wilson. He will pull out. You see Roger Rios, 15 flat for Rios, 14.9 for Wilson. A lot of these trucks are going to come out right together as here come the rest of the leaders back here off turn 4. Everybody okay so far. A mad dash to pit road. Looks like the 101 in LA on a Monday evening. One truck inside wall over there with the left side. Leader now Alejandro Risso, Guy Snyder, Eugenio Alonso, Casey Duncan have not come to pit road yet. Oh, another truck hits the inside wall. Who's that? Oh, at Thorndike with the most direct right-handed turn on pit road I've ever seen. Telekinesis. I haven't heard that word in so long. That's awesome. So here's your leader right here, Alejandro Risso in the Brant number 43 truck. Obviously, he is going to get parachuted pretty much here in a second. You're going to see a lot of trucks just go flying by on the newer tires. And 43 is coming to pit road, so he'll come in this time by, and this should cycle everybody back around. Guy Snyder coming to pit road right behind him. Here comes Eugenio Alonso and then Casey Duncan right behind him. So there go the 4 leaders to pit road, and that leads around Nardi, actually not pitted yet. My apologies. Yeah, they're lightning quick. I mean, so quick you don't see them. Now, when, like I said earlier, when I'm in the car racing, you'll actually see the pit crew. It's just not when I'm outside as a spectator. So Nardi has stayed out. I think he's trying to play the caution game here and see if he can get one. And when it's all done, you will see Justin Gann go to the lead of this race. And look at this. This is going to be the battle for the lead. Once Nardi comes to pit road, he's in right now. Mars, are you trying to tell me something's buffering? Is that what you're trying to tell me there? What's the deal there? They go by the lead lap truck of Caden Henry Oaks, the 19, the Talladega winner last season in the Clash Series. Everybody has now come to pit road. And this will lead us right up to stage number 2, which will be completed at lap number 60. Final back here. Let's check this one out. 16th, 17th, 18th, and this includes your Talladega winner last week, Ryan Nicoletta, there in the 17th position. He's following Scott Wise here, going to try to make a pass. You got Jeremy Coors back there also. Jeremy did not have a good pit stop, I think. Back here in 17th all of a sudden. Started up toward the front. Biggest mover in the race so far, that is Scott Wise. Started in the 38th position up to 16th, right there in that 31 truck. One count. That's what I'm trying to get. Cautions so far in this race. Otherwise, we've been green for a little bit now. The battle for the lead continues. Look right here. Roger all over the back of the 30. Avery Wilson some 1.9 seconds back there in third. As they go by Don Bellerby there in the 44 truck. Trying to make the best moves possible here. We've got plenty of time here before the end of stage number number two, sorry. James Thorndike inside of Rodrigo Loga for the 8th position at GTR iHeartRadio number 13. Albert Tango right there behind him in the 79 truck. And fresh from the category of something I have not eaten in years, Richard Pochop. Years. Not because I don't like it, I just haven't made it. So we got this battle here for position. Got the battle for the lead that continues up there. I'm keeping an eye on that in case they go side by side. You got Ryan Branchow back here trying to pass Hanley in the 88 truck, and Andrew Moore there behind him. Oh, wow. Branchow all the way to the apron with a move. Back here even farther in the field, a couple trucks we really haven't talked about tonight. The 23 truck of Byron Mcdonald, who somebody said a little bit ago was going to be fast. Right now Byron unfortunately running back in the 22nd position, and that's Ryan Marin up there in the 45 truck, that Hendrick Cars 45. Behind them, Fernando Gamboa in the 74 truck as we cross the halfway point next time by in this race. Starting to say a second ago, hope you guys have enjoyed the race tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. No matter where you are tonight, hopefully you're safe. up here to the front, and the 9th and 10th position, Rodrigo Loga, Albert Tango, Jason Branch, Thorndike's also here. You guys are really fighting for this 8th through 11th position here. Tonight you're seeing the reason why people love iRacing, why people love, watching the, the actual cup races when they're out here running their invitationals, like you saw at Talladega Wednesday night. And here they are here. I mean, these are all real-life people driving these trucks from their houses or wherever they may be. I'm sitting here at my house calling the race, and I mean, as you see, it's the closest thing to real life. Richard Pochop watching from Auto Club Speedway right now himself. He's probably like, I don't see any trucks out here. It's dark. Or actually, what time is it there right now? 7 p.m. Yeah, it's getting close to being dark in California, I guess. And pass down here for position. Jordan Berry under attack from Anthony Keys. Keys in that 14 iHeartRadio truck is the 4X team. That's basically all the iHeart guys, in case you were curious. Very nice. Well, you guys, best of luck this weekend there. Uh-oh, a little blinking issue there for Jordan Berry. Trying to get you all the battles possible here. Yeah, as I like to show to viewers when I broadcast and stuff, I'm all about the drivers and I'm all about the viewers. I'm not here for myself. I'm here to have a good time and enjoy it and watch these guys put on a great show. As long as the viewers are happy, I'm happy. But so the all the technology I have that I can work with, it's not as much as it probably sounds like. There's Dave right there, as a matter of fact. Let's check on him in the 96 truck. 21st position right now. He's going to have a truck to his inside. There it is, the 43. Somebody get Dave a sponsor. I mean, good grief, you're in Auto Club Speedway. Where's In-N-Out Burger? Put it on the 96. Done deal. Let's go up here because the battle's on with a couple of trucks here. Branch out trying to hold off Scott Wise. You got Anthony Hanley back here trying to hold off a 3-wide fight with the 97 of Jeremy Coors and the 97's in the grass. The 59 of Ryan Nicoletta also in that battle. That's what happened. There was contact. I was looking at my screen actually seeing that. There was contact and knocked that truck down into the grass almost. Tight racing as Avery Wilson is slowly trying to work in this field. As you see, Roger's still running second, but Avery has got somebody with him. And that is the 54 of Kevin Dick. You're going to see the 133 on my screen, but it's actually the number 54 truck. That red and, I guess you call it gray. Yeah, speaking of cars that I am still trying to learn how to drive, those big blocks and stuff. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm not an expert on dirt, but those cars are tricky. I'm not used to a car sitting on its right rear the whole entire time, pretty much like that. I mean, these stock cars, I mean, they sit on their right rear when they're down the straightaway, but those things sit on their right rear. Look at this, Thorndike and Jared Navarra, Guillermo Ortega, Rodrigo Loga. As we are 3 laps away from the end of stage number 2. We've been green since the end of stage 1. The 04 going to try the apron, which you could do here at Auto Club, but you have to hit it right to be able to get the truck to stick in that corner. They will come off turn number 4. And just again on the final lap of stage number 2, looking to pull out the broom tonight. We are going to have some trucks pitting right here at the end of stage 2. This is interesting strategy. Can they not make it to the start-finish line in another lap afterwards? Either way, off of turn 4, Justin Gann scores second win of the night in stage racing-wise. Win stage number 2 as we have trucks on pit road. If you look at what lap it is right now, this splits the run into 20 laps. Pit now and then pit at lap 80. All these trucks are in. You're going to see Justin Gann come to pit road. Here he comes. Got to lock it down to 55 miles an hour before you get to that line right there. On pit road, 4 tires, fuel here. Should leave. And, oh, one truck spinning off turn 4. That's going to bring the caution out back there. Andrew Moraz is one of the trucks involved. Andrew with a lot of damage on that 4 truck. And that is going to mix things up now. Now, I'm not sure who the other truck is, but we'll see here in a second. Moraz goes straight to his pit stall. I think it might be David Brown, actually. So we are going to re-rack them here. This is going to definitely make things... Oh, boy. We just put everybody in a Yahtzee cup and just shook it up. Yeah, I've just started to dirt race a lot more on here. I've been running the street stock a lot until I can get used to running those other cars, and I've done okay. I want to race, but it's definitely tricky. All right, here come the leaders to pit road behind James Thorndike, who leads this race with the strategy the way it has gone. Guillermo Albertengo, Scott Wise, Ryan Branchout, Jason Branch, all these guys coming to pit road. And we'll have to see who stayed on the lead lap, who's going to get the... Oh, and contact as there goes. Thorndike around off the 88. And Branch is going to win the race off pit road after the incident that happened there. So I'm kind of looking over everything here before I show you the replay of what happened there at pit road, just kind of seeing who's where. As I should mention while I'm here, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. This is the third Superior templating caution of the evening here at lap number 64. And let's see if I can get us a lucky dog real quickly. If I'm seeing this right, we have James Thorndike's going to be 18th, so 18 trucks on the lead lap. Did Casey Duncan get the wave around maybe? And if so, either way, somebody gets the lucky dog, and we got to throw a Forever Home Pet Rescue Lucky Dog Award to Forever Home Pet Rescue Incorporated Lucky Dog Award to somebody. Might have been the 24 Casey Barlow just there going by. Jordan Berry, Avery Wilson, Justin Gann, Roger Rios, Matias, Anthony Keys now going to be the leaders after all this happened. Let's see real quickly if I can get you the wreck. I'll give you a chance to show it. So Mraz is going to go to pit road here. Oh, and Brown gets loose and gets into Mraz, and they go spinning, and that brings the caution out right there on the track. So that's what happened real quickly. Didn't get to show you that. Apologies for that. They're going to come back to the green. There's a lot of stuff going on there on that restart. So green back out. Jordan Berry, the 51 on the right outside lane, leads this race as we go back to green. And you know what? Since we've had a good time tonight in a fantastic race, let's go wide open one more time. Oh, truck in the wall, and here we go, trouble on the front straightaway. This is going to take a couple of trucks with it. I saw one iHeart truck, Brian Branchock, get turned sideways in 4, and now another one in the wall. And we got, I think that's David Brown smoking there in that green and black truck. And David Brown is up in smoke, unfortunately. I saw the 7 truck involved, the Mikhail Sebastian, it looked like. With the 4th caution. Superior templating caution of the night. On lap 68. And let's see what happens to the 6. As it looks like it starts here a few seconds back with Brian Branchow into turn 3 and 4. Trying to get you a good view of it here. Let me get to Ryan. Give me a second. You know what? This is the caution with the pit stops. I'm sorry. Let me move up ahead here. I'm at the wrong caution. I'm at the wrong track. Here we go. This actually starts back over in turn 3 and 4 when Branchow gets loose or gets contact right there off of Guy Snyder. Okay, Branchow gets loose in front of Snyder. They make contact. And they come back out of turn 4. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Branchow. That was another iHeart truck. Back behind it. Let's back up here and rewind. Oh, it's Thorndike in the 13. And just trucks coming together here. 21's involved. 71 got a piece, it looked like. The caution out now for the 4th time. As I mentioned, Superior templated caution. And the blue cone takes a beating on iRacing, FYI, in case you didn't know. And if I see this right, I'm not sure if we will have a lucky dog or not, but either way, we will go ahead and give a shout out to our lucky dog, of course, sponsorship, the Forever Home Pet Rescue Lucky Dog Award to somebody. Feel free to do whatever you want to as long as you don't say anything derogatory or it can get me in trouble. I am going to step away for 2 seconds to grab my phone charger, actually, because I noticed my phone's about to die as I monitor the stream and stuff from there. Give me 1 second. We're about to go racing, and I'll be right back. All right, back we are. Yeah, 20 truck is out. Bethia, he was out a little bit ago, unfortunately. Sorry to share that news with you. There you see the mountains in the background. They come off of turn 4 and take the green. 30 laps to go. And again, still got to make one more pit stop to get to the end of this race. Scott Wise making some interesting moves here on keys here. Swap down to the bottom to the inside here. Slides up the track. Avery Wilson has gone to the lead with Justin Gann up to second, so the usual suspects have now worked their way back to the front. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck in our Auto Club. Down the back straightaways. You see them kind of fanning out a little bit here. Who's going to try some interesting strategy here? We got about 8 laps before the fuel window will open to the finish of this race. 43 catching the wall. Alejandro Risso. As Justin Gann going to go to the lead. Inside of Adrian Wilson with help from teammate Anthony Keys. Slides up in front of the one. Look at Keys. Is he going to try to middle? Now Roger Rios Matias looking for somewhere to go. 5 trucks under a blanket for the lead. And all this is doing is bringing this whole entire pack back up here to the lead. They are just poking a big old hole in the air, and the draft works that way. You're going to see here in a second, Branch might catch up, Alonso, Tango, Navarro, all these guys will be back up here, and they become looks like a Daytona race as somebody else catches the wall. Scheduled pit stop for David Brown. So Gann finally takes the lead. He's going to draft off of Matias here. Roger going to go to second. Now the battle for third with Keys and Wilson. Is going to try to get it to the bottom here. Nice move on his part, trying to take the lead. 25 to go. Last time these guys pitted was about 15 laps ago, most of these leaders, so they will be coming to pit road in the next 5 laps. And pretty much wide open for the most part, maybe a little blip of the throttle. Some awesome racing going on here. Roger tried to slide up in front of Gann, was not able to do so, and Gann almost caught the wall because of it. It's going to cost him second, it looks like. Might even cost him third. He had to get out of the gas. We got this battle. We got this battle over here. Battles everywhere. Look at Gann still trying to work the high side as he comes back. Charger looking to get himself a victory here at Auto Club and get himself into the playoffs. This is one of those series that, yes, you do win a race, you get in. That's what one of these trucks are trying to do, solidify that spot. Looks like the top five starting to settle out now with Avery Wilson up to the front. Just looking through the rest of the timing and scoring here, it looks like everybody else within about a tenth or two of each other or more. So this is the best fight on the track right here for the top five. Pit window is now officially open, so you got to watch close attention and listen, because now these trucks are going to come to pit road and get that final set of tires and fuel and work their way to the finish of this YJ Esports 200 here at Auto Club. Finally, they sort out into the top five, and now let's go back here. Jared Navarro trying to make a pass on Kevin Dick in the 54. I just saw some smoke on the front straightaway, but I don't see anybody off the pace. Kevin's going to make that pass full position. So when will we see the first pit stops? As here we go again, round two with the leaders. As you see some cars on or trucks on pit road, Grant, Byron McDonald, Jason Kratke in right now. Final round of green flag pit stops right here. It would have likely been a final round of stops for tires at least. Now, does somebody pull an interesting move here, which could be an Hail Mary that wins the race later, but could hurt you in the long run if it stays green? Do you try and maybe go fuel only on this stop and save your last set for later if a caution comes out? Something to think about here as they come up on the back bumper. James Thorndike here in the 13 truck, who's a lap down, or about to be a lap down, I should say, sorry. Scott Wise on pit road. Ryan Nicoletta's in. Barlow, Bobby Anderson. Ryan Branchout coming in. On this lap number 84. See the leaders coming off turn 4 right here into the picture. 15 to go. Again, next time these guys are on the air Sunday night for the Clash Series, which is the Cup car. will be racing at Auto Club Speedway. You can come join us for that at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7:45 actually to be exact. We'll be on the air ready to go. From here tomorrow night, VOR, the IndyCar Series, going to be at the Legacy Phoenix, which is the old version. As one truck spinning, at Scott Wise down on the apron at 3 and 4. He saves it, no harm, no foul, continues on. As Avery Wilson to pit road. Four tires and fuel, and Avery Wilson is sitting in a 21.4 second stop for Avery. What happened? That's about 6 seconds slower than usual. So that hands the lead to Guillermo Albertango, who leads right now. Is Justin Gann and Keys and these guys. They get a solid stop. They should easily be the leaders. And Roger Rios Matias off pit road. Here they all go. So most of the leaders have now stopped, and that cycles the lead to the 79 truck with Guillermo Albertango. Andrew Moore is second, Jordan Berry, Guy Snyder, Justin Gann, your top five now. Yeah, I think Guillermo's coming to pit road here. Again, 52, he's speeding, I think. Pretty close. Jordan Berry coming in. That gives Andrew Moore the lead here. A fantastic race here from Auto Club Speedway. Guy Snyder in second, and then it's back to the guys up front with Justin Gann, Roger Rios Matias, and Jason Branch, your top three, once these guys come to pit road. Pitch trying to stuff. Oh, then we got smoke in turn 4. Don't know what that was all about, but everybody looks like it's clear. Thought somebody was spinning. As Andrew Moore comes in. And a two-tire stop for Andrew Moore. Trying to play strategy a little bit here. Guy Snyder still on pit road. He did 4 tires, but Andrew Moore a 2-tire stop. And Roger Rios Matias trying to get to the inside again for the lead. Rios going to slide up and take it. Gann going to cross him back over. Roger not going to quite give it up here. Jason Branch hoping that they stay side by side and trying to get a run up to these guys. And Gann goes back by. These guys do not want to give this lead up. Rios going to lead that lap though. Once again, Rios with the slide, and here comes Justin back inside. Look at this racing here. Comes the old slide job right there. Guys are good dancing partners right here. At the line this time by Rios there too. By 4 100ths. Makes you wonder if this is how the finish is going to happen. How does Gann hold off Roger? Because Roger keeps getting the run off turn 4 here. He did a good job there. Gann leads this lap. Now back here, Anthony Keys got by teammate Jason Branch for 3rd, and now Kevin Dick into the picture also. So Branch is falling back to 5th. So Keys does not want to give this thing up. He wants a piece of this fight up here. Problem is, he is some 3 seconds back right now with 5 to go. It's been a wild and fantastic race. Hey, Bobby McDonald, appreciate you watching, ma'am. Two laps to go, 4 miles, and look at Roger just push Justin. I think he's going to wait to the last lap to make a move here. Jared Navarro's gone by Branch, so move Jason back to 6th, and he's going to be in the clutches of Avery Wilson here quickly. Back in the 11th position, Casey Duncan has passed Ryan Nicoletta. Good bounce back for Casey, who's involved in a couple incidents tonight. Keep you updated on some of the drivers back here throughout the field. Duncan and Nicoletta continue to battle. But we are keeping the cameras right here on the lead as they come off turn number 4. And we will see the final lap. White flag about to wave. Will it be Gann? Will it be Roger Matias? Will it be somebody else? Checkers or wreckers? Question mark. We'll see. Gann trying to break the draft down to turn 1. Gann opens the bottom up for Roger. Turn 3 and 4. Roger's been getting him off the corner. Let's see if he can get anything here. Slides up the track, does Roger. He is not going to get him. Justin Gann sweeps both stages and scores the win at Auto Club in a spot in the playoffs. As the fireworks go off in the background, Kevin Dick's going to get a career best third place finish in his first start, I believe. As Justin Gann is going to burn her down. Well done on the burnouts. And it looks like a Polish victory lap. Started by Alan Kowicki at Phoenix Raceway back in 1988. As we will show you the finishing order for this YJ Esports 200. Justin Gann wins both stages from the 7th position and also gets the win. They're not going to cooperate with me right now. There we go. Gann wins it by 1/10 of a second over Roger Rios Matias. Kevin Dick 3rd. Anthony Keys 4th. Jared Navarro, I believe that's his 2nd straight top 5 in the truck race series. Jason Branch 6th. Avery Wilson finishes 7th. Disappointing for him. Rodrigo Loga 8th. Guillermo Albentengo 9th. Jordan Berry 10th. Ryan Nicoletta finishing 11th. Casey Duncan 12th. Andrew Moore 13th. Ryan Branchow 14th. Alejandro Risso, Alejandro, finishing 15th. Casey Barlow 16th. Jeremy Kors 17th. Guy Snyder gets 18th. Bobby Anderson 19th. 20th, Byron McDonald. 21st, Jason Kratke. 22nd, Andrew Mraz. Tough break for him. Fernando Gamboa 23rd. Scott Wise 24th. Anthony Hanley 25th. James Thorndike 26th in this race. Eric Davis 27th. Paul Ems 28th. 29th, Jason Nicholas. And 30th going to Don Bellerby. 31st, Eugenio Alonso. 32nd, David Brown. Raul Nardi finishing 33rd. 34th, Mikhail Sebastian. 35th, Brandon Mathia. 36th, Ryan Marin. 37th, Caden Henry Oakes. Lewis Berkowitz finishing in the 38th spot. Paul Regney finishing 39th. Lauren did not race. She's the admin for the series when it is all over with. So what a race it was. For Justin Gann, 32-year-old from Virginia Beach, scoring a win here at Auto Club Speedway, and we'll pull him up here into our room. I'm sure he's up here in the waiting area. He sure is. And let's do the conversation with him. Just getting everything set up real quickly, as I can be really good at forgetting to turn mics on and stuff like that. As Justin joins us right now, my friend. Great job tonight. What a great race You set the tone there from the beginning, had a couple of cautions, but you started in 7th, worked your way up, swept both stages, and won the race. I guess that's a great way to make up for kind of not being at Talladega last week.
Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't make the last race, but yeah, it's a way to start my season off for sure. I mean, it was a blast and it was tough. So I really enjoyed tonight's race.
Yeah, you and Avery and Roger and even Kevin Dick a little bit was up there with you a couple times. You guys just put on a fantastic show. Talk about the last 10 laps there, because it seemed like for a little bit Roger had a way of getting into turn 3 and 4 and getting the run off the corner and was beating you back to the line each time. Would you have to adjust to make that happen to keep him behind you?
You know, I was just trying to save my tires as better than he was, and that was my main goal. And you know, I think I was trying to save just a little bit too much in 3 and 4. So towards the end there, I started really putting it down and risking a little bit more to try and get that last little bit of speed out of there. But yeah, we were playing tag for at least 5-6 laps, so that was fun.
The old Mario Kart swapping around and stuff like that. Well, man, that was a great job. Fantastic racing out here at Auto Club. The way the strategies and everything worked out, man. You got your first win of the season. You're on that march back for a little bit of redemption after last year's disappointment. Good start for you there in the old iHeart truck. And let's give shout-outs whoever you like to, bud.
Oh yeah, I got to give a shout out to the team 4X. We all had a pretty good night tonight. The sponsor iHeart. I want to thank you up in the booth. I want to thank Lauren and Scott for putting this league on, and just everybody in the league. It was a great race, and I just had a blast.
Absolutely, man. Great job on your end, and representing the old Country Channel. I noticed on the back tailgate of that truck. So way to bring country home a win, I guess, huh?
That's right.
And as the one song, as I freak the artist off the top, man, what is your country song?
Well, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm having
Put
a
him on
mind
the
blank
spot.
you know. Just set my truck on fire and roll it down a hill. That's right.
Coupe de Ville, for bed. Something about a oh gosh, something women like about a
pickup truck.
Thank you. No, something women like about a something. Oh my gosh, how am I getting wrong on this? Women like about
I know
something man.
You know what? I had to call that one out just because we're driving the trucks.
Pickup man, that's what it is. How did I not know that? Anyways.
I know, man. It's because you put me on the spot.
It's because I'm tired. We're both tired. So, but anyways, hey, nice job, man. Good to hear from you, bud. Congrats on your win, and go celebrate with the team.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Absolutely, buddy. Justin Gann winning this race. His first win. Something women like about a pickup man. How did I not remember that? Anyways. Let's talk to the second place driver, Roger Rios Matias. A great fight on his end. You come up a little bit short, Roger, but I think that was you that keyed up the mic. I heard that said, hey, can I go out here and do burnouts too? Was that just an exciting race on your end? Are you disappointed, or is it just, you know what, I'm just glad to be up here in the front?
Well, I'm a little disappointed, but can't really be mad about a good run. You know, top 3 every single stage, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you definitely showed your speed tonight. You started back in the 11th position. Didn't quite have the qualifying speed, but you worked your way slowly up the field, patiently there, and gave Gann a run for his money. What obviously he had to make a little bit of an adjustment to keep you back, because you kept getting the runs off turn 4 and getting them to the start-finish line. What happened truck-wise? Did handling kind of fall off there, or was it just he was making perfect moves and not let you get the advantage or even get a run down the straightaways?
Tried to stay back a little bit and ended up backfiring. I didn't get back up to his bumper into the last lap, so kind of shot myself in the foot there.
Well, at least you learned something, because you always do got the cup race on Sunday, which, yeah, it's a little different, but I look at the way the 550 setup is and the cup car, it's like a truck on steroids.
Yeah, it should be fun, especially with the open setups.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good point, too. But, hey, Roger, man, nice job. Happy for you. You're the second 32-year-old to, if this is accurate, in the top 2. So I guess maybe that's a trend tonight. So nice job on that. And send shout-outs whoever you like to.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the broadcast and the team and the guys for tonight's race.
Yeah, great job this evening, Roger, and we'll talk on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Hey, you too, buddy. Roger Rios Matias finishing in the second position. Let's see. I'm going to have to ask Kevin, man. I don't even know Kevin, and I'm about to put him on a spot that is going to be a little awkward, but I'm that kind of guy. That's what I do. And let's bring Kevin in here. Kevin, congratulations in your debut race here, finishing in the third position. Let's see. We have a trend going on right now, and I want to see if you can complete this trend. Any chance that you're 32 years old? If he even hears me. Kevin, you got a copy, bud? Let me make sure nothing's wrong on my end. Oh. Let's bring him down. I thought it might be in the channel. Kevin, you got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got
Oh, I thought I lost you for a second. I started to ask, any chance, it's going to be an awkward question, that you're 32,
Am I 32?
age-wise? There's a reason why I'm asking. You just say yes or no. You don't have to tell me your actual.
No, I'm not 32.
Okay, I asked that because the first and second were 32. I was seeing if there was a trend here going on with the top three. But needless to say, man, great job tonight in your debut race on all serious side. You had a great battle, and you had to come from behind a little bit there. You were down towards like the 7th and 8th position. Talk about your race and how you got back to the top three.
Yeah, started out pretty good. Wasn't quite sure how I was going to start the race, so sort of just figured I'd, conserve tires at the beginning. And we got this cautions there, so it sort of worked out enough that I was able to just hold on until around like lap 40 before I put a first set on it. And then after that, I sort of just started working my way through the front, got up to about 4th or so, and then we got the second last caution, and I ended up making a mistake coming off of the pit road there, and I got an UL, and that was a real bummer because then I had to go back to around 20th or so. And yeah, after that, it was just a long, hard charge back up there. I wish I would have had more time or started closer back up because maybe could have had something for him.
And of course, that's the one where we go green flag the rest of the way, right? But
yeah,
but still, fantastic job tonight. Did you learn anything? Obviously, getting out here with this new group of guys. I know that's one question I think that people don't really ask much when you're in a broadcasted race for the first time. So maybe I'll ask you this question just to kind of enlighten maybe new viewers and stuff. When you're a new person coming into a league that you barely know, I don't know who you know and who you don't know or whatever, but talk about how you have to adapt and how much different it is than, say, you're going into a race that you've run with these guys for like 3 years.
you got to go in cautious because you never know like what everyone's gonna drive like or who's gonna drive in hard or keep tied up to you. So yeah, sometimes you just got to give guys a little bit more room. But I don't know. If you got a fast enough truck, usually you can just get by anyways. So.
That's usually the best medicine for that situation. But hey, you showed it tonight, man. I think you earned some respect out there tonight. Well done on your end, and hopefully we'll see you all season long. And I don't think you're not in Talladega, right?
No, I wasn't there.
So, well, hopefully we'll see you in the rest of the races. I think you definitely showed that you can compete with these guys, and I'm happy for you. And you can send shout-outs to whoever you'd like to right now.
I'll shoot a shout out to Jordan. He's the one who got me in this league. So.
All right. Well, great job to Jordan for getting another great person into the league, Kevin. And we wish you nothing but the best, man. Great job tonight. And will you be here Sunday?
No, I won't.
No. Okay. Well, we'll see you next Friday then. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. Thank you, bud. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.
All right. So Kevin Dick joining us after a third place finish. I figured I would ask him. I mean, Justin Gann says 32. Said Roger was 32. I'm like, let's go for 3. It didn't work. So, hey, I took a chance. So I do that a lot in my life. But anyways, congratulations to the top 3. And so, yep, we were going to get the points updated. It looks like there's some kind of technical issue going on. So, unfortunately, there's the road tracks, by the way. Not going to get you the point standings updated tonight. But either way, man, what a fantastic race it was. Congrats to all the drivers for putting on a show tonight here at Auto Club Speedway. Congrats to Justin and everybody in this race. I know there's obviously some unhappy drivers and so on and so forth. But fantastic job by everybody this evening. Thanks to Lauren and Scott Wise for allowing me to be a part of the broadcast, for putting up with me the last year also. And also thanks to, again, all the viewers tonight, all the new viewers. Shout out to James and was it Paul, I think the other gentleman's name? Richard, who are out there at Auto Club Speedway right now, hanging out, getting ready for some racing tomorrow. Best of luck to you guys out there, and appreciate you guys watching, but also appreciate iRacing for allowing us to be a part of this platform and broadcasting and doing what we enjoy doing, and for some of us, enjoying the closest thing we might ever get to the career we wanted to do in our future. So definitely always a great time. And, of course, as I mentioned before, shout out to all the viewers. I leave you with, of course, the words that I always like to say in this sim. Just remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing, and I cannot find my outro. There it is. See ya!
And now the wait is over. The nerves have taken their toll. Ooh. Let go of fear you're holding. The fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I've been for. A white knuckle ride. You gotta fix for me, you know what I need. Be strong.